te la pasta e la bistecca per lei. Mettiamo la salsa qui da qualche parte. Grazie. Buon appetito, signori. Enjoy your meal. Thank you very much.
Hello, Bob Taylor here. Signorina, could I have the bill, please?
There's your bill, Bob.
Thank you.
done well there and goes down, and that could be a penalty, and it is. The challenge by Burgess was rash, to say the very least, and I don't think the referee had any option other than to award a penalty.
The ironic thing about this is he actually fouled him outside the box and then fouled him again. The initial foul, Burgess actually grabbed Kelly's shirt. So he just gets all of his shirt outside the box. And then when he's eventually gone down, he's in the penalty box.
So for the second week in succession, Andy Thompson has the chance from the penalty spot to score for Wolves. His goal meant an equaliser a week ago at Notts County. Now he makes sure that Wolves are in front against West Bromwich Albion. Wolves are working very hard to maintain their lead here. But Phelan gets West Brom moving forward, and it was a good little ball as well. And Taylor's got clear here. It was close. Smith. What's a lovely layoff to Kelly, and Kelly's done well. Great save again from Naylor. Had it not been for Stuart Naylor, the game would have been won by now for Wolves. And it's flicked on to Kelly, and now it might be game, set and match for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Barnsley, Ashcroft.
I think if you're going to say anything for the Albion now, you've got to feel a bit sorry for Keith Birkinshaw's. You know, he's had a lot of problems with injuries, and to come in with young defenders in a game like this, it's very, very difficult.
Well, that's a good ball in from Taylor, and there's a chance here, surely. Well, but that just doesn't add to West Brom's day of woe. Kevin Donovan misses when the whites of the goalpost must have loomed very large. West Brom proved at Molineux on Sunday that they are very good at this kind of football, keeping possession, but it's what they do in the final third of the field defensively and in an attacking sense that matters. They've got a chance here though, as Darton hits it across the Swindon box, and they certainly looked effective in the attacking third then, and Phelan hits the shot just over the crossbar. What a good start that almost was for West Bromwich Albion. Bodin hits it in high towards Taylor, flicked away by Burgess. Beecham, that's a good little ball back in, and Taylor's header produced a fine reaction save from Stuart Naylor in the West Brom goal. John Gorman, who is quietly going about rebuilding the squad here after the disasters of last season in the Premiership. Odin, O'Sullivan runs loose to Ling. Oh, that's a lovely little ball back in by Ling, and a chance here, and it's goal number 1 for Swindon, and the captain Paul Bowden has scored it. However, his joy didn't last for very long. The linesman flagged and the referee has whistled offside, no goal. Ling setting it up with that beautiful little ball here. And as it was flicked through, it was then that Bodin was adjudged to be offside. O'Sullivan. Oh dear, got caught in possession. And with Bob Taylor around, that's not a situation you want. He's done well here, when perhaps if the ace goal scorer had not tried to be provider then, West Brom might have taken the lead. I expected Bob Taylor to try a shot himself, but he laid it off and gave Swindon a second chance. Well, I think we know the football season's arrived when we see weather like this. Forget the summer, it's a memory. Robinson then, with the forward ball for Kyoto. Nice bit of trickery in possession. Nyholt gets forward but couldn't win it. Donovan turns it away, but it's good pressure now from Swindon. Bodin. Taylor. Scott got up superbly, and that was an excellent point to the spot as Beecham went down, but he didn't, and that's a controversial moment. It's a good-looking cross, and Ling's header was superbly saved by Naylor. Well, I think he'd be the first to admit, Martin Ling, that heading is not the strong point of his game, but this cross was whipped in with such pace by Beecham that when he met it, it had real power, and Naylor did well. Well, he scored the winner here last Saturday against Watford. He only managed one goal in the whole of last season, Martin Ling. Almost doubled his total here. They're backing off dangerously. Swindon at the other end, and McPhelan almost punished them for it. Swindon just retreated. Taylor getting in behind Robinson. That's a useful ball. And Donovan's gone into a good position to meet the pass. That's a corner. Donovan will take the kick himself. Strodder and also Burgess forward. Strodder got the header and it's off the line. O'Sullivan gets it clear. Well, this is the closest we've had to a goal. Donovan flighting it in, Strodder getting up higher than anyone else, and then superbly not clear. Thompson now for Swindon. Pumps a dangerous ball into the box, and it was totally missed by Naylor. Unfortunately for him, totally missed by Andy Much as well.
So how much a handicap or burden is having to play away?
Well, I suppose people look at the table and they say, aye, West Brom there, 3 games, 2 points. And other teams that have got maximum points at home and not done so well away, they're saying, well, they look as though they're going to do well this season. So we've got to put up with that, the criticism that we'll have. We've just got to fight as hard as we can. It's not going to be easy. We've got particularly hard games away from home. Swindon's not easy after they've been in the Premier League last season. We've got Millwall and we've got Middlesbrough to come. So it's not going to be easy at all. All we can do is roll our sleeves up and fight like hell.
Welcome back to the Hawthorns, a brand new season. As you can see, the ground really coming on now. With me, I've got director Clive Stapleton. Now, Clive, the ground is really coming on now, and behind you is the new Smethwick End stand. Do you think this could be one of the best grounds in the country when it's all finished?
Well, we hope so, Paul. That's what we're aiming to provide to our supporters. As you can see, we've got a brand new Smethwick End stand, housing 6,500 supporters, and a new Birmingham Road End stand, which is due for completion at Christmas. We've taken in the corners of the ground, which most other clubs haven't. We think that's going to be a benefit in terms of atmosphere for the players to play in front of. So yes, we believe it's going to be one of the best stadiums in the country.
Yeah. And when the whole thing is finished, the Birmingham Road finishes as well, how many will actually be able to get into the ground?
Capacity will be 25,500, give or take a few hundred. It really depends on the final seat numbers, as you would expect, but we're working on about 25,500 at the moment.
And what extra facilities will the supporters coming into the Hawthorns find?
Well, in terms of extra facilities, we've not really built additional facilities into the new stands other than the control room, which you can probably see behind us at the top of the Smethwick End. But what facilities we have got are brand new. They're much better than the very old-fashioned liquor paint on the wall to use as a toilet as we've had in the past. I've attended many PR meetings and supported club meetings, and the biggest complaint, other than the football of course, has been the quality of the facilities, the toilets, the catering areas, and we've tried to improve on those. So rather than new facilities as such, those will be improved.
Yeah, I've got Lee Fletcher now. Lee, you were the first person to get through the turnstiles in the new Smethwick end stand. What do you think of it?
It's brilliant.
You're really pleased?
Yeah.
You think Clive Stirling's done a good job in the planning?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, what are you looking forward to on the pitch this season?
A lot of victories.
A lot of victories.
Yeah.
And you just got to the Wolves game last week?
No.
No, I bet you were very disappointed.
I know.
Bob, what's your overall opinion to the start of the season?
I think, after the first game at Luton, we thought, we did quite well. We went in the lead and gave a goal away, and then we come away with a point. I thought we were quite happy after that. And then unfortunately we had the mishap at Wolverhampton, and obviously there was a lot of publicity in the paper about the team and everything that went on with the game that day. Obviously we were very disappointed, and I think the fans themselves were disappointed, and they let it known to the players. We just really needed to bounce back from that game, and obviously the Wolves game, the Swindon game, was the ideal opportunity to bounce back from it. And I think we put up a good show. We battled a lot more than what we did against the Wolves, and the most important thing that came out tonight was we kept a clean sheet.
Well, playing the first 5 league games away from home, that must have a terrible effect on the players and the way the manager's going to prepare for the start of the season.
Yeah, I think it does, but I mean, if you won all 5 games away from home, then you wouldn't really matter. But in our case, it is upsetting to the team and that, because obviously we want to play in front of our fans and obviously play in the stadium, and obviously when it's done it'll be really, really nice to play in. But like I say, if you're not doing too well away from home, then you really need a home game and win the home game and get a little bit more confidence back.
Now, a lot of people have already written you off as a side this season with the 4 going down. You must be determined to prove those wrong.
Well, yeah, people can write us off as much as they want, but at the end of the day, if we stay up, then it's egg on their faces. Everybody's hyping Wolverhampton Wanderers to go up. They've spent the money. If they don't do it, what's going to happen there? Are they going to sack the manager, get rid of the players? So, we're happy to be the underdogs. And as you know, in seasons gone past, underdogs always come through.
Well, Craig, the move to West Brom, straight into the first team this season. Have you been able to think about it all yet?
No, it's happened so quick. Really enjoyed it. Just look at a break, really, with the injuries and everything. And I've stepped in, and the managers think I've done all right.
How do you feel you've done?
I thought I've not done too bad. I've enjoyed it. It's the main thing, really. And I've just enjoying it, playing in the first division.
Yeah, now, Blackburn Rovers and the Wolverhampton Wanderers were interested in your services. Why did you join West Bromwich Albion?
Well, I've been here for a week, and I've got to know all the lads, and I really enjoyed it. And I like the way, as you see the Albion pass the ball and everything, and I just love the atmosphere and everything. It's brilliant.
And the supporters?
Oh, they're really good. Because towards the end of last season, as you know, we're down the bottom of the table, and we're still pulling in crowds of 17,000, 18,000. It's just unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
Now, you think you described the Wolverhampton Wanderers game as the biggest game of your life. How did it all go for you personally?
First 10-15 minutes I was nervous. I played a few silly balls and gave away, and then the lads got behind me and started encouraging me and that, and I just started to get the game together again. It's just the atmosphere there, with the fans and everything, and the local derby just got to me a little bit. But second half I enjoyed it. Started to get the ball again, pass it around. Just come a lot easier, a lot better.
And have you found playing with people of experience of like Mike Phelan, Bob Taylor, Bernard McNally even?
Brilliant. They just help you along all the time, and like today Gary Strodder, he's talking in the game and everything. It's just brilliant. At Luton with Burgess, he's not the oldest of players, but he's got a really old head on him. I think he'll go a long way, I tell you.
Do you think the manager should give him the new contract as well?
Should do, Strodder, yeah.
David Smith with the corner. We've got a header in, and it's been turned in by a very grateful Lee Ashcroft. The ball back with Mellon. Looking now to play Carl Heggs. Last piece of work by Smith. Forward he goes, up there to cross. Plenty of time to turn. White in support. They're looking to play him through, and in through he goes. Still Steve White. 2 to cross for. They couldn't be bundled in. Good run by Donovan, this. Ashcroft to his left in support. Now Smith's made a very decent run in the middle for him. Ashcroft cuts inside. Still Ashcroft, waiting for the curler. Mickey Mellon, it's a good ball. There's Smith. Ashcroft out on the left-hand side. Now he really does need some support up there. Hereford have got plenty of players back. He's tried to pick out Donovan. And Donovan fired one in. Eggs. It's a bit better. Oh, it's a good ball. David Smith goes clear here. He hits it against Pennock. Oh, that was a foul, surely. No. Trying to run past him. He knocks the little ball inside. Cross. Steve White. Pike's just waiting for a little ball inside, but White's found a bit of room, and he's put it in. The experienced striker. He found himself a bit of room, and he thundered the ball past Stuart Naylor. And Hereford get the goal they so richly deserve. Strodder. Gareth Davis with a clearance straight to Mellon. Ashcroft. It's a good ball in for Phelan. Got the cross in, it went past all of them. And Hereford can counter here. Pike and White both up there. As Pounder looks for away past Darton. Oh, and he still gets past him. Gets the cross in, Pike with the shot, and Naylor had to push it past the post. Hasn't got any ammunition at all on the bench. Bernard McNally. Steady midfield, and that should have been number 2. Scott Darton. He's looking to play Mickey Mellon. Chance here. David Smith battling away, and managed to get it back in, and that's a corner. Corner swung in, Strodder was in there, oh, headed off the line. Donovan. Heggs. Here comes Smith, knocks it across the face of goal. Ashcroft has put it wide. Phelan with a little ball back. Mellon. Herbert. Going for the shot. That's it. Hereford United have gone through to the second round, beating the first division side West Bromwich Albion by a goal to 0. That wily old campaigner Steve White with a goal. 10 minutes.
Their third away draw. Trouble is they haven't played at home yet because the stadium's not ready. Bob Taylor was, scoring both goals as Albion twice went ahead. Hard to believe he's just had a piece of kidney removed after a mystery illness. Great tonic following the Hereford debacle in midweek, even though Millwall equalised despite Stuart Naylor's best efforts. Bob Taylor's second, courtesy of a flick-on from Jerome Boa, their on-loan striker. Albion could have made it 3, but most of the remainder of the game was played in their half. And eventually, out of nowhere, John Goodman got the vibes, decided to do his own thing, and secured a point for Millwall with his second goal.
with me Ken Sanderson from Guest Motors of West Bromwich. Obviously, Ken, you're delighted to be associated with West Bromwich Albion Football Club.
Absolutely delighted, yes. You've only got to look at the ground to see what investment the club are putting in. And we want to be part of that optimism and looking forward to the future. And we hope in the 2 seasons that we're sponsoring the Albion, we can perhaps end up in the Premier League.
What are you actually hoping to achieve from the sponsorship deal yourselves to the company?
Right. Well, we're not looking for increased sales or anything like that because it's unlikely that will happen. What we want to do is link 2 of the biggest names in West Bromwich, obviously Albion being the biggest. We're a long-established company in West Bromwich, and we just want a high profile by being associated with the Albion.
Well, can the West Brom supporters themselves actually look for something from this sponsorship deal themselves?
Yes, we're talking to the club now and coming up with a number of ideas that at the moment are just in the embryonic stage, but yes, we're hoping to do a lot of things for the supporters, not only in things like deals and money off and so on, but also by participating with the club in competitions and prizes for West Bromwich Albion fans. We just want to be part of the supporters scene, really.
Thanks a lot, Ken. Thank you. It's Moore. Comfortably playing the ball to Paul Marden. Marden aiming for Bob Taylor. All up there on his own. Taylor with a shot. It was well saved by Crichton. Really got some power behind the shot, Taylor. Everyone going back for West Brom. The free kick played in. It's Bohr up there with a header. He flicks it away for a corner. Played a bit long. Grove's got the header back in. Naylor came out with a punch and it's over the crossbar. Herbert. That was a foul. Agnew again with a foul on Ashcroft again. This could turn out to be an interesting duel. It's a better free kick. Bjor's in there with a header. And again, and still, it can't be forced in. Good free kick. Ashcroft the taker, and Bjor very nearly got the first goal. That's a back header. Bjor's up there again. Strodder's in there with a header. Grimsby under siege at the moment. That is a free kick to West Bromwich Albion. Bob Taylor design it up. Lee Ashcroft's also having a look. It would favour Ashcroft probably. It is Ashcroft, beautifully taken and a beautiful goal. It certainly favoured Lee Ashcroft. Curled it into the top right hand corner and West Brom take the lead. Header, Ashcroft was running onto it. Marden. Here's Bohr. Great shot. Taylor puts it wide. Caldicott. Gilbert. Croft. Good position. It's a bit of a scramble. Mendonca. Oh, just wide. It was so close. He managed to get his foot round the ball. And he whipped a shot just past Stuart Naylor and just past the far post. Play on. Taylor. I did well. Marden, first time crosses, 2 waiting. Hunts one of them, gets the header back in. Away it goes from Lever. past Lowell. Touch inside from Dobbin. This is Groves again. Now Shakespeare kept his composure and equalises for Grimsby. It's been on the cards, and Shakespeare, the ex-West Brom man, knocks one in. Little flick on by Barnsley. Oh! That was so near. Marden, Caldicott. Herbert out there to Taylor. Hunt. Great strike, good save. Gilbert. Strong run. Whips the cross in, it came off a number of bodies, and Naylor somehow turned that one past the post. Grimsby with a corner, flicked in, it's a little flick on header, and if Groves had connected fully, cross comes in again, little header, and that was just over the bar. Caldicott. To Stacey Caldicott again, forward to Taylor. Marden. Oh, got the header in. Hunt. Can he turn? He can't. He gets a corner. And they make the corner pay. Neil Parsley with it. Strudder got a header on. Knocked away by Shakespeare. Taylor. Caldicott. Albion again on the back foot. Darton. Nice bit of play. Went for something spectacular. Oh. It would have been the best way to win a football match. Strudder. Parkinson under a bit of pressure. And Boer, can he put it in? He missed the target. Well, Parkinson has a lucky escape. And Stanley. Robinson's little header. Ayres knocks the ball back in. Oh. It would have been a tremendous goal by David Ayres. Phelan. Steve Davis. Harrison. Herbert right behind him. Did well to find Parkinson. Checks inside, finds Harper. He's made a little run off the back of Strudder. That looked like handball. Indeed it is. It's a penalty. Penalty to Burnley. Gary Strudder with the handball. Top goal scorer last season, yet to get off the mark at this. He's hit the post and Naylor manages somehow to get the ball behind. It struck the foot of the post and hit Naylor in the face and went out for a corner. There's certainly no shortage of commitment from either side this afternoon. McMinn with the corner, with the free kick rather, knocking the ball in there. A turn by Ayres off, a tremendous save. Well, he's thwarted him at the penalty, and Naylor pulls out a real top draw save to keep Ayres out at the second time. Teaming up again with Mark Winstanley in that defence. Winstanley was signed not so long ago as well from Bolton. Ashcroft. Now Taylor went down in a heap, but Ashcroft picks the ball up. Across the face of goal, it just needed a touch. Throw comes in. A lot of heads in there. It came off. Harrison. from Ashcroft. Ball's flickered and just went wide. Strotter's kick. Taylor. Just went wide. Little flick on by Ashcroft, worth the treatment. Strotter's header, back by Davis. Played by Barnsley. He's done a good job this afternoon. Neil Barnsley replacing Paul Marden. Ashcroft's header. Gore. Barnsley. Phelan. Still Mickey Phelan. Foul. Ashcroft, who can be so deadly from these positions for West Bromwich Albion. Header comes in! And Bob Taylor gratefully receives Lee Ashcroft's terrific free kick. Ashcroft floated it beautifully into the area and Taylor knocked it past Berryford. Phelan, Al Hunt. It's a little 1-2 between the two of them. Andy Hunt stepping on the ball though for a moment. Here's Donovan. Running straight into trouble, here's Precky. Pethick. Back to Precky. Darton still trying to make some ground in that left back position. As Precky went forward, Craig Herbert's battling away well. Thought about the clearance and found Taylor. Hunt. Precky, nice little layoff to McLaughlin. Freeney on this near side. Strotter played him onside. Ray Daniel at the back post. Mishit shot, but a goal by Robbie Pethick. And the start that Portsmouth deserved is taken by the man who replaced their injured striker, Robbie Pethick. Darton wants Hunt to go for him, but he's going alone here. Scott Darton. Ashcroft arriving, and it just goes past the post. Darton's clearance has put Daniel under some pressure. Deflection in there, Hunt's in there, Taylor! Couldn't put the ball in, somehow Knight managed to keep the ball out. Freeney, McLaughlin. Taylor. Ashcroft. Good run this by Ashcroft. Appeals for handball. Not given. Forward it goes by Pethick. Header back in by Craig Herbert. Picked up again by Taylor, running at them. Donovan, Ashcroft. Well played. Heaney was making a good run there behind Herbert. That's a strange back pass by Darton. Hall looking to capitalise. He's still twisting and turning. Got his shot in. It's gripped under Stuart Naylor. And Paul Hall scores a second goal for Portsmouth. A terrible error back there. A poor back pass, and Paul Hall twisting and turning. Fired a shot underneath Stuart Naylor. And it's 2-0, and it could very well be all over. Strother. Barnsley. Strother in there with a challenge, and Orford has been left lying on the floor. He does look in some discomfort, Andy Orford. Jim Smith, the Portsmouth manager on the field of play, he's not happy. I don't think with the treatment this player is.
To Lou Macari. Most of the players in the squad here were either brought in by Macari or were already here when he took over. Here's a mistake giving it to Carruthers, and that's the first goal for one of the men that Lou Macari knows well. He bought him and he's rewarded him with his first goal. Bronze throw. Hunt. Good defending by Butler, but it's turned back in again from Millwall, and Muggleton's taken a risk and presented an easy goal for Taylor to score the West Bromwich Albion equaliser, and that has to go down as a major goalkeeping error, I'm afraid, by Carl Muggleton. 31 minutes gone. Bob Taylor doesn't throw away gifts like that. Oh, it's suddenly opened up for him, and he finds Cleghorn. Wallace is there again. Oh, that is a superb goal.
Marking Cranston. I think he should be trying to drop this in short.
And he won it there, Cranston, and it's turned in, is it? It is now. Cleghorn to Stoke. It's a great long ball for Carruthers to chase onto. The goalkeeper's taken a risk here, and Carruthers has made him pay the price. And Stoke have a 4-1 lead, and Carruthers has his second goal.
Classy play by the Polish international Kubicki. Goodman won the header. Phelan managed the clearance. Ashcroft awed right with him again. He's looking for a little bit of support. Tried to pay Taylor in. And there's a slip by Melville. Now the referee has awarded a goal kick. That will have to be looked at again. But Taylor seemed to go flying to the floor. Now whether there was any contact or not, that will have to be watched again. It was Ashcroft who played the ball in. Russell won the header. And Parsley a bit disappointed he didn't get a free kick. Phil Gray was across there to harry him into a rash clearance. Throw in for Sunderland. Kevin Ball. His ball again. He might have a goal from there. Went for the shot and Naylor was down well. But that's a goal. And a quite simple goal for Phil Gray. Well, Stuart Naylor will have nightmares about that one. David Smith. Well, Phil Gray going through in the middle here. Good block by Strother. He's still got the cross in. Here's Goodman. Teetered up. Great save, Naylor. Here's Steve Lowell. Andy Hunt. Once again, Bennett's in there with a challenge. Phelan. Mellon. Decides to switch the play. Ashcroft, who has Caldicott down the right for him, but Ashcroft comes inside, went for the shot, it took a deflection, and comfortably falls into the hands of Alec Chamberlain, who quickly gets the ball upfield. Goodman couldn't beat Schroeder in the air. Well played. Martin Gray. Well, Phil Gray gets the better of Lowell. Well, that's a lovely chip, and that is a classy goal, and Sunderland go 2-0 up. Naylor stranded way out of his goal. Lilwell made the error, and Phil Gray chipped home a quite tremendous goal. Steve Lilwell nicely played. David Smith with a cross. Andy Hunt was up there with a header, and it would have been very nearly an own goal. The shot comes in, it's fired against the side of the goals. But Martin Smith, who had already scored in one end, brought the best out of his own goalkeeper, Alec Chamberlain, then. Caldicott. Mickey Mellon. Gary Strutter. And now Neil Parsley. The passer moves are all good and well in their own half of West Brom. They're not getting anywhere at the moment. Mellon. And now there's been a miscued pass. Put Strutter under pressure. Here's Goodman, Phil Gray. Unmarked in the middle. Phil Gray, easy goal. And West Bromwich Albion have been ripped apart by their own silliness. They were so comfortable on the ball in their own half of the field. Sloppy pass, and Don Goodman onto it like a light, knocked it across to Phil Gray, and Gray just knocked the ball home. They went unbeaten for 8 games at the start. 6 of them were drawn. But this is the first time this season they have managed to score 3 goals. Smith's cross, Taylor's header to save Chamberlain. Phil Gray, was he brought down? Well, 2 of them dived in. And again, it's a touch and go decision. Ashcroft knocks the ball over there to Carl Heggs. It goes. Cross comes in. Diving header from Taylor. Good save, Chamberlain. Taylor again. It's in now. Lee Ashcroft with the goal. All sorts of scrambles. Taylor had a bite of the cherry. Needed another one, but Ashcroft was the man who finished the job. Forward it goes. Parsley just got it back to Naylor. Well, Goodman not interfering with play. Phil Gray, hat-trick. No, he missed it. Thought it was in.
Until he drops, will John Aldridge. Oxford, Liverpool, Real Sociedad, Tranmere. It's all the same to him. Not so bright for Albion as the maturing marksman collected a hat-trick. The deposed chairman, Trevor Summers, appeared in the dugout and pretended to be the manager, while Keith Birkinshaw was fuming up in the stand. There's trouble brewing at the Hawthorns, I'll be bound. Curiously, Albion created more chances than Rovers, even though Andy Hunt's goal was the only evidence. And as if Birkinshaw didn't have enough to get steamed up about, he insisted that Aldridge's third involved handball. Must say, he does have a point.
Gage again with the throw. Again, look at the flow. Throw goes to West Bromwich Albion. Bob Taylor wisely leaving it for Steve Lilwell. Taylor pulling the Sheffield defence all over the place. Eventually has it. Back to Lilwell. Hangs it up for Andy Hunt. Headed down there. The chance for Taylor. Must score. Oh! Bob Taylor doesn't very often miss those. He wasn't far away though. Great first time effort from the Baggies leading scorer. There he goes. Ashcroft. Mellon is robbed by Mitch Ward. Ward's away. Sheffield on the break now. Got men forward. Great play from Barnsley, and again. And the Albion fans incensed with that decision. Great challenge from Barnsley, but he's penalised. Oh, that could be dangerous. Loud appeals for a penalty there, and I must say I thought they were justified. Justin Flo, Polak's there from, I'd like to see that one again. Polak's there by Paul Edwards. I don't think he knew what had hit him. Have a look at that again on the screen. Oh, he took his head off, a forearm smash. Smithy inside to Hunt. Taylor's in the clear. Mellon's made the run. Receives. Can he keep it in? Yes. Baggies have got men in the box. Caldicott going near post. What a disappointing ball there. It's only as far as David Smith, and that wasn't too far over. I think Albion should have done better with that. Farsley. Mellon. Hunt. It's coming down for Taylor. Oh, he's in the act of shooting then. Paul Rodgers just in time. Great header from Marden. Caldicott to Lee Ashcroft again. Ashcroft taking his man on and beating him. Great ball into the far post. Oh, it's a fantastic save. There's another chance to go. Hit the post. How on earth did that stay out? That was a terrific double effort there. Oh, the bag is so unlucky. Bob Taylor. Ashcroft in support, screaming for it, gets it. It's a great cross from Ashcroft. A wonderful effort to goal. Mickey Mellon. A tremendous goal for West Bromwich Albion. You won't see a better work goal than that. 20 minutes into the second half. Taylor. That's a bit short. Adrian Littlejohn. It's out to Dane Whitehouse. Must be a goal. He's wide. Great chance to equalise there. Albion at 6s and 7s. Sheffield coming again. That's Paul Rodgers on that far side. Tremendous stuff there. I think it was Mellon over that far side. Bob Taylor, what a good turn. Taylor's left his man for dead. They're all on here. Ashcroft screaming for it far post. Taylor going into Lowen. And a brilliant save. Tremendous effort from Bob Taylor there. Super save from Alan Kelly. Smith's corner. Taylor with a header. Still not clear. It is now. Straight to the other end. Here's the break. From, oh! Corner kick from Ward. Off the line. And a brilliant save from Naylor. Great goalkeeping there from Stuart Naylor.
I'll find your way anyway. Hello, Alan. How are you? Hello. How you doing? All right?
Many of the 5,000 were Albion fans hoping to celebrate Alan Buckley's first match in charge. Sadly, the Baggies were woeful. Buckley described the second half as a non-event. It wasn't for Redfern, as you'll see. But Albion chalked up defeat number 7, and when 2,500 loyal fans strike up a chorus of "What a load of rubbish," you've got to listen.
Taylor. Barnsley aiming for the faster, good-looking cross. Ashcroft didn't quite get anything onto it. Hislop's come steaming out. Ashcroft blocks his clearance. Williams picked up by Phelan. Went for the shot. Great save, Hislop. He got back well. Barnsley. Nally. Andy Hunt. Good turn. Taylor. Looking for some runners in the area. Taylor might go alone here. He couldn't quite get the shots in. And Hislop's there to make a good save as Phelan went diving in. It's Ashcroft. Away by Williams. Hartenberger. Raven under a little bit of pressure here. Edwards. Barnsley. They want the return, Taylor, and he gets it. Hunt's made a lovely little run. Here's Hunt. Bit of space. Oh, it would have been a glory goal by Andy Hunt, that. Osborne. Williams. Back to Osborne again. Woodall check. Johnson's going to get there first. Barnsley is very tough. No need for that, no. No need for this at all. Now, Gilks started all this. Now, it's going completely out of hand. What was Michael Gilks thinking about? The yellow card for Raven. Now, if Raven's been adjudged to have committed a yellow card offence, what has Gilks done? Well, it's a red card and you can't argue with the decision. You really cannot argue with that. Right on the stroke of the interval. McNally. It's well played by Bernard McNally. Good left foot cross. Hunt was up there with a header. Ashcroft. Now Taylor was hoping there was a deflection on that, but there wasn't. Williams knocks it forward. Ashcroft never really going to win the header. Fell nicely for Edwards. Parsley. Oh, well played. McNally, Taylor at the far post. Headed back behind for a corner. The cross never really threatened. Ashcroft it will be who takes the corner. Raven, Marden, Taylor. It was Raven who was rising, looking for it. It's come back out to McNally. He gets the cross in. Touched in by Andy Hunt. The cross delivered with the accuracy, and Hunt was the man who got the touch and knocked it in the back of the net. 1-0 West Brom. Ashcroft, Hunt, twisting and turning. Well played. Ashcroft to Taylor. Ashcroft forward to Phelan. Oh, this is great play. Mike Phelan couldn't produce the goal. Super move by West Brom. Played off by Hunt. Taylor. Hunt again laying the ball off for McNally. Oh, Edwards did well. He read that so well. Great run. Foul. Yellow card. Adrian Williams. The referee wants the ball back. And back it is. Oh, very nearly Lee Ashcroft. Hunt. Taylor, McNally on the right-hand side. Oh, well played, Bernard McNally. Went for the shot, dragged the shot wide. Marden. Taylor. McNally. Taylor with a shot, just wide. Again, it was McNally who produced the cross. Picks up in midfield. Edwards. Hamilton up to Neil Parsley. Now McNally. Again, things moving for Albion. Taylor. So strong when the ball's played into him. McNally, good ball to Phelan. Ashcroft's on this near side. Now can he deliver? Or can he produce? Ashcroft for the shot. Deflection and in! Ashcroft produced all right. And he'll certainly be claiming that goal. It was Phelan's ball, which found Ashcroft in plenty of space. He cracked the shot, deflection and in. Totally different end of the table. You really couldn't tell the difference this afternoon. It would look like the boot was on the other foot, as it were. That's a lackadaisy ball. Great save, Stuart Naylor. The first real time he's been called into action. Mick Gunning hit the shot. No trouble about the shot. Excellent strike. But Naylor got a hand onto it and flipped the ball over the bar.
Hamilton to Ashcroft, Parsley. Hamilton demanding it and getting it. It's a great ball there for Lee Ashcroft. Ian Hamilton with the ball. Ashcroft gets it in. Headed away by the Vale defence. The Albion already putting the pressure on. That's a good break. He's offside. He's allowed to go on. Look, yards offside there. Van der Leert's a great save though. Tremendous save from Stuart Naylor. Hunt created some movement up front. It's Phelan. A good flick on there for Hunt. Hunt's inside there. Got Taylor with him. The chance. Blocked there by the poor Vale defence. Parsley. Hamilton. Back to Parsley. Oh, good play there from Bernie McNally. Mike Phelan, McNally, good combination there. Taylor's unmarked inside. It's a great shot there. Great build-up. Super shot on the half volley from Taylor. Naylor looking for Taylor. Headed away by Aspin. Svel coming forward. Tankert. Foyle. Paul Edwards getting the ball away now for West Brom. Relieving that bit of pressure. It's Mike Phelan. Vernon McNally this side, looking for it. Goes to Naylor. Now to McNally. Back come Vale. Jeffers looking dangerous again. He's already had one crack at goal that was well saved. Andy Hunt getting the ball away for the Albion. Bob Taylor. It's a lovely ball over to Lee Ashcroft. Taylor, Albion got men forward now. Ashcroft the cross. And the header. A brilliant save. 20 minutes gone. A superb header there from Andy Hunt. Back to Marden. Across the field here to Edwards. Edwards looking for Hunt, instead putting inside for Hamilton. Hamilton, he finds Hunt. Intercepted. Well played there by Ray Walker. Early ball for Foyle. Paul Marden, very aware that what was going on then. Calmly got the ball away. It's Bob Taylor now for the Albion. Lovely ball inside for Hunt. Taylor gone for the return. It's Ashcroft. Oh, clear-cut chance there. Parsley. One last chance for the Baggies. Crowd urging them forward. McNally. Some tired legs out there though. Hamilton. Mellon. Dean Edwards getting forward. Straight into the goalie's arm, surely. No, it's a chance for Bob Taylor. Oh, that was a chance for West Bromwich Albion.
And this is how West Brom's brief revival sagged back into reality at Vicarage Road. 1 goal in it. Tommy Mooney the scorer. Albion's 6th away defeat.
Be fascinating, the three American goalkeepers in this league. Sommer, my keeper, Keller at Millwall.
Hold on a second, as King Grant gets a rebound! And it's a rebound that has produced the first goal of the game.
Also, even the tall Lieburn has got confident. He's having little flicks.
And here goes Hunt onto that flick from Taylor. Well, that was a great opening for the equaliser from Andy Hunt. Phelan. It's a clumsy ball straight to Robson, who skips over the tackle and finds Lieburn. Grant in a good position, far edge of the box. He looked for him. Robson! 2-0. However, it's been ruled out because the linesman has flagged for offside. Quick player. And he goes up front now to partner Taylor and gets his first touch straight away. Good ball to Heggs. And a good cross. And there's the equaliser. And who else but Bob Taylor?
Well, they talk about inspired substitutions. That was one. Heggs was involved 3 times in that move. Fine volley by Taylor.
McNally laying it back to Parsley. He forced Sturgis into a problem. Well played, McNally. Good ball into the middle as well, and that could easily have been a second as Ashcroft came in unnoticed by the Charlton defence. Now Taylor at the other end. Rufus across to challenge. Heggs in support. It was a tight little ball for him, but he's done well again here, Heggs. And Ashcroft coming in again. And for the second time in a matter of minutes, Lee Ashcroft has had a great chance with a header to give.
Oh, Mr. Wilkes, the referee, not all that popular. He's going a little bit picky for some of the supporters' liking. Again, he wasn't happy where the ball was positioned. Marden's header. Henry could only find Marden. Now Heggs, that was a close decision, but Heggs doesn't mind. Gerrard with the save. Made the angle very difficult for himself, Carl Heggs, then. On Taylor by Richard Jobson. Edwards chips it in. Here's Taylor, turned well. Donovan. Oh, what a great goal by Donovan. That was a tremendous strike by Donovan. No questions about that. He had no right to get that in from that angle. And this game certainly won't be 0-0 now. But Taylor did the donkey work, and how Donovan squeezed that in. The header by Brendan McNally. Taylor got a header onto that. Heggs now goes bustling through. Appeals of a handball by Poynton. This is still Heggs. Oh. No need for the challenge. Foul by Redmond. Looks decent. Ashcroft sizing it up. Oh, brilliant goal by Ashcroft. Tremendous strike. Quality written all over it, and Gerrard had no chance. 2-0 West Brom. Real peach from Ashcroft. And Steve Redmond has been hardly looked at by his teammates. He gave away the free kick, which caused all of those problems. Now they won the header. Naylor's clearance. Ritchie will be offside if that headed to
quickly forward. Just about stayed on. Well played by Haller. No, well, yes, there was. Could be making. What's the plan? Brennan goes for it. Just wide. For a moment, it looked like it would curl in. Very cultured defender, Jobson. Ball out wide by Brennan. Here's Poynton. Tosses the cross in. Marden again up there with a header. Did ever so well. Took a blow in the face. Jobson again arriving late behind them all. He got the header in, and it's in by Haller. Gunnar Haller's claiming it. Jobson, it was arriving behind them. They were warned in the first corner, but he got the header in, and Haller seemed to glance it in. Jobson's taking the credit. Haller wants to claim it. Edwards. Marden, that's the first mistake he's made. McCarthy, great save, Naylor. Didn't strike it as well as he would have liked to, McCarthy, but he had enough on it, and Naylor had to make the save. Just over 20 minutes remaining, it's 2-1. Taylor battling away, oh, that's well played. Heggs is onside. Great opportunity for Heggs. Pulls it wide. Ashcroft's gone over onto the right-hand side now. Kevin Donovan is over on this left-hand side. Both very flexible players. Here's Heggs. That's wild. Hunt won the header. O'Regan knocks it down the channel again. Here's Andy Hunt. Ashcroft, well played. Taylor! Yes! 3-1. Ashcroft, the creator. Bob Taylor, who else? Who else could it be? 3 points surely are in the bag for West Bromwich Albion.
Two bottom dogs snarling at each other, and the gap between them narrowed to 4 points. Two set pieces unhinged Albion. Phil Turner's free kick couldn't have been more unreachable, but when a touch of left foot was needed in the second half, Gary Lund found another hole in the wall, and poor old Stuart Naylor was left clutching fresh air. County's third win of an awful season so far.
They have a chance here to counter the ball played straight at O'Regan. Comes out here for O'Connell, no foul. Raven just played into the space, hoping Ashcroft can do something. It's an Albion throw. Safety first for Nicky Eden. Corner. Spins it in, he got a little flick header. It's in, no, yes. Carl Heggs. The first real serious attempt by West Bromwich Albion. And it's Carl Heggs, the man that Alan Buckley put all his faith in. Nally bustling away. Edwards, he gave that away under pressure. It's Little. Jackson's made a run across. Falls for Archdeacon. Sheridan. Taken by Taggart. Sheridan. The ball by Redfern.
It's too far. It's for a corner. Edwards felt that ball had also already, or was about to run out. Once they have themselves a corner, they've taken it now, and the ball swung in, little flick on by Jackson. That's a great goal by the youngster. Delivered with some real perfection, and Jackson backheaded the ball past Stuart Naylor on his near post, and that's 1-1. Marden has a foul on him. Bradley takes the kick quickly. Just over 5 minutes remain. Found Ashcroft via O'Connell. First one throw. Hunt. Header in there! It's a goal for West Bromwich Albion! Ian Hamilton. Great work at Hunt. Excellent header, Hamilton. Where was the marking?
You've had some time to assess the playing squad, Alan. What's your overall opinion?
I think there's some very, very talented players at the football club. It's no secret that we've got a very large playing staff, and I'm a little bit concerned with the continuity of the young players, really. They sort of finish the YT, and if they're good enough to sign full-time professional contracts, they tend not to get games in the reserves then because of the overall size of the experienced players, staff-wise. But there are some talented players. A lot of them are very much of a likeness. It's down to me now to make my own decisions about who are the better ones of what we've got, and sort of try and develop that and try and build a good team.
You arrived at the club with Arthur Mann. What's your working relationship really like?
Arthur very much takes his lead off me. He's somebody I can trust implicitly. We've worked together for about 6 years. He originally went to Grimsby as sort of youth team coach, because I take all the training and coaching with the first team anyway. But Arthur is there basically to assist me. And obviously Parry is a few press people that I may not want to speak to because I might be busy doing something else. He always knows what's happening around about the club in case I'm not available to speak to people on any sort of matters, you know. And really it's important to have somebody I can trust and I get on very, very well with to work alongside me that closely.
Have you been surprised by the level of support at West Brom?
Not really, because I've brought sort of Grimsby Town here in the last couple of seasons and I've seen the size of the gates when we've played here and the passion of the supporters, so I'm not really surprised. I am surprised a little bit with the amount of people we take to away games. I think it's fantastic, the support we take there, and really I'm surprised with the number of people that watch reserve games as well. But I've experienced it as a player and as a manager. Obviously when it's a first team game, you know, the people certainly get behind the team and there's good gates here.
The club's current position a false one in your opinion?
I don't think so. I think people are where they are because they deserve to be there, really, and no club's a divine right to be anywhere. You know, Manchester United has no divine right to win the Football League Championship every season. West Brom have no divine right to be in the Premiership. You know, and really it's the uncertainty of football that keep people coming to watch it. I think that's why people do the football pools. What you've got to remember is the club came into the First Division courtesy of the playoffs at Wembley probably 18 months ago. I was there myself that day. The support that was generated, that was absolutely fantastic. Myself and my wife, and actually Arthur Mann and his wife sat amongst the Baggies supporters that day. It was an unbelievable atmosphere to savour. But I think since they've come into this league, they've sort of consistently struggled, and there is a big difference between the second division and the current first division. A very, very big difference.
Our finances are tight, Alan. Must you wheel and deal in the transfer market to get the players you really want?
Well, I'm pleased to say nobody's told me any lies. The chairman told me there was no money when I came, and there isn't any money. I'll have to generate it myself through possibly selling to buy or whatever, but I understand the situation. You know, that was no different to any football club I've been manager of anyway. What I'm about is working with the players day in, day out and try and make them better at what they're trying to do.
Can your first signing, Tony Rees, offer our club?
He's a very intelligent footballer. He holds the ball up very well, very aware of his teammates around him, you know, good appreciation of the game. Got an eye for goal, don't get that many goals, but I think Tony and Bob, or Tony and Andy Hunt, or Tony and Carl Heggs, if Bob's injured or whatever, will make sort of, you know, make a good combination really. And I've no specific reasons for saying anybody should play in favour of anybody else. I just think that the size of the squad really was unbalanced when I came. It still is. We had 5 professional goalkeepers on the staff and only 4 front players, and obviously that's an imbalance, you know, which I'm trying to correct.
As a former striker yourself, Alan, are you delighted to be working with a player of Bob Taylor's calibre?
I think Bob's a better player than I thought he was. Everybody knows about Bob's goal scoring attributes, but when you actually work with him in training, he's got a very, very good first touch, good appreciation of the game, holds the ball up very well, brings other people into the game. His all-round game is better than I thought it would be, actually.
Around half of the season has already gone. Do you feel the side is good enough to escape relegation?
Well, obviously I've got to believe that, haven't I? I'm not a defeatist. I've come here to try and make the club very, very successful. Trying to return it to its former glories, if you want. I've been here 5 or 6 weeks. Fortunately speaking today, you know, the league position has improved somewhat, and we've got to make sure that we work consistently hard to try and make sure that's the case.
Finally, Alan, you've only just settled in, but can you tell the West Brom fans what to expect from Alan Buckley in the future?
I would hope to give them a winning team first and foremost. I would hope to give them a team that's really, really worth watching, a good passing football team. But unfortunately I can't give them any guarantees. But what I can promise is I'll work to the best of my ability to try and make it successful.